Welcome to this final episode of UticaTV News here this semester. We have a lot to talk about. Here's what's coming up and what has transpired since just a few days after our last episode before Thanksgiving. The latest on Utica car crashes. Also, the Varick Street murder and Varick Street fire. And lastly, what's happened on campus as we gear up for finals. I'm your anchor as always, Andres Jaime Mendez. Icy conditions right before Thanksgiving led to 3 different multi-car crashes around Utica. 2 of these crashes took place around the university. The closest one happened at the Burrstone Road on-ramp of the north-south arterial highway. Utica police blocked the entrance and prevented anyone from getting on the 5 until the accident was taken care of. The other crash in the vicinity was on nearby York Street. This became particularly troublesome due to the fact York joins the east and west surrounding areas into the series of houses that both off-campus Utica students and residents occupy. The final of the 3 multi-car crashes happened in downtown, just in front of the Utica Memorial Auditorium, on the northbound Highway 12, right before merging into the 790. This restricted flow towards SUNY Poly and Marcy. Here's the latest on the Varick Street murder. Last episode, there were no named suspects, just a few days before Thanksgiving. The day before the national holiday, the Utica police, along with the U.S. Marshals Fugitive Task Force, named Tyrell Brown as a suspect in the killing of Kwame Smith. That Sunday, November 26th, Brown turned himself in and is now facing second-degree murder charges. We stay on Varick Street, where a fire destroyed the same building where the murder took place just weeks before. Diana Sidorovic sent in video while the fire blazed. It shows how the flames consumed the HK restaurant and lounge and the second-floor apartments above it. The photos of the aftermath show the former establishment reduced to just a pile of rubble. Now back to campus, where it is no secret that washing and drying clothes in college can come with its difficulties while living in a dorm. Bullard Hall is the largest on-campus residence hall for upperclassmen. New washers and dryers were installed in the building before the Thanksgiving break. Students were very displeased when 3 out of the 4 washers were not working and 2 out of the 4 dryers were not working either, given the fact that they were new. There was no email or message sent to the Bullard community about what repairs were being done or when the issue would be resolved. International students presented yesterday, Wednesday, December 6th, about their home countries and their experience in the U.S. The event took place in the Strebel Lounge. Students were able to showcase the values of their country and share some facts about where they come from in a presentation setting in front of an audience. Poster boards such as the one shown here were put up to inform about the customs and traditions of different countries. Things that were highlighted included the famous people and personalities that came from there, along with the well-known monuments and places within the nation. Displays of and offerings of traditional food were also shown. The Black Student Union, known as the BSU, put on the 34th annual celebration of Kwanzaa on campus this past Saturday, December 2nd, from 4 until 7 p.m. It is a tradition here at Utica University to celebrate Kwanzaa on the first Saturday of December. Kwanzaa is an annual holiday of African American culture that highlights cultural heritage. There was food along with performances by the Utica royalties and a keynote address by 1977 graduate Dr. Henry Spring. The Health and Wellness Center is putting on their 12 Days of Wellness. Events are being held daily in the Student Center. They began on December 4th and will run all the way until December 15th. Most activities will take place in 207 Strebel on the upper floor, but there is a special event tomorrow in the lounge from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Learn about how to make your own self-care kit, as well as do-it-yourself crafts and gifts. There are also opportunities to get snacks, win prizes, and much more. Finals week is coming up. Remember to do whatever it is that relieves your stress and puts you in the right headspace to do well in those final projects and exams. I found that smashing plates really helped me to relieve stress the other day in Strebel. Some great tips have been put up in dorms around campus. However you study, remember to take breaks and not go to bed too late. Try to create a separation between your bed and study. Only use your bed for naps and sleep. Stay hydrated and eat snacks as you go along, and eat food that you enjoy. Also, think about stopping by the Psych Society table in Whitehall tomorrow to get items that will alleviate your stress. There will be stress balls, fidgets, pens, pencils, erasers, and more. As we sign off here for the last time in 2023, I want to thank everyone who has made this show possible. When I first pitched doing this, I said I would do it all on my own. And while I wrote the stories and produced all the pieces, I couldn't have done it without the help of so many. First, I just want to thank our executive producer, Laura Lewin, for everything she's done for me since I got to campus. It all began right here in this studio at an audition for Overtime. And this year, she gave me the opportunity to do this show. So thank you. Thank you for believing in me and giving me the platform to do what I love so freely. To our director, Leola Beck, thank you for all your hard work and effort and always being there and willing to help out. To everyone else who has jumped in and helped, Trey Manganaro, James Boss, Mark Mason, and Corinne Bush, you don't understand how much it has helped this production. One last time, signing off here on Utica TV, I'm Andres Jaime Mendez. Happy wintertime, Utica.